Hello, welcome to the Full Frame of Mark and Ben. I'm Mark, this is Ben, and this is the Full Frame of Mark and Ben. Today we're talking about Harman Red. Hello, Ben.
Hello, Mark.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Today we're talking about Harman Red.
Yeah.
Are you excited to see the magic of Harman Red?
Yeah.
You're a big Redscale fan, as I remember. On a scale of 1 to excited about Harman Red, how excited were you?
Like, negative excited.
Okay, so I bought it and you didn't.
Yeah.
So I went and shot it, which you'll be able to see now. What were your thoughts on Harman Red?
Well, my thoughts on your photos.
Yeah.
I think, like, Harman Phoenix is actually quite a good, like, recipe for Redscale.
Warm anyway.
Yeah, and the high contrast, like, suits the red scale look.
Yeah.
But I still think, like, you will run into the same problems where, like, you're just going to have... The dynamic range is not very good, so, like, you might get things that are just really dark and there's no detail, and I guess you just need to be aware of that when you're shooting it. Like, if there's contrast, you know, one way or the other, it's going to be too bright or too dark, you know, in certain spots.
I've had rolls of Redscale, so Lomo Redscale, that have been crap, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So I tried to shoot it in the fog and it did not work.
Mm.
But I think this came out really well. I was quite pleased with like 90% of them.
Yeah.
They came out all right. I don't think like the photos are particularly... There's some that are all right, but like I just wanted to sort of show how it looked rather than try to get a brilliant photograph.
Obviously, if you're going for that high contrast look, and you've got like an idea in mind, then like I think it'll suit that. Like, if I was going to shoot Redscale, I'd probably still shoot, like, Lomo or something, just because it's lower contrast. You've got a bit more, like, movement, you know, within the contrast to, you know, control what you're going to be able to see and what's going to be overexposed or underexposed. So, but it certainly suits Redscale.
I really liked it. I quite like Redscale. I shot Lomo Redscale on 120 and 35. I think you've only shot it on 120.
Yeah.
And I'd say yours are really... What you shot on 120 in Winchester about a year ago was really good.
Yeah.
I've shot a lot more than you have, and I think I've had a lot more misses than hits.
Yeah.
But I think with this roll, there were more hits than misses. So
okay, nice.
If I was going to buy a Redscale again, I probably would buy Harman Red.
Yeah, nice.
So, yeah, that's just sort of my first impressions. And I probably would buy it. Yeah, I would buy it again.
Yeah, I mean, like,
for
something like that, it is perfect for that.
Yeah.
The high contrasty stuff is like definitely where it shines. And then there's some like this, which is like, that's definitely the scanning that has, I don't know why, but when they've scanned it, they've reduced the orangey colour to it. And then it starts to just look like sepia or something like that. I mean, but like it's now that just starts to look like Harman Phoenix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's any better or any worse than Harman Phoenix. Like, I didn't really like Harman Phoenix to start with, and I didn't really like Redscale to start with, so it's not great.
Yeah, you're not the best person to ask for this.
No.
But I think if you want to shoot Redscale, definitely try Harman Red.
Yeah.
And it would be good to see we can show some comparisons between Lomo Redscale and Harman Red here.
Yeah.
With both the good and the bad, I think, because there are good and bad of both. And I think when you're shooting Redscale, for me, I've had to shoot it when there is a lot of light going into it. I suppose because you're shooting through the back of the film, you've got to get a lot more light into it.
Yeah, maybe. I just think from looking at your shots and then looking at my old Lomo ones, there's a lot more detail in the Lomo ones. Not like because it's 120, not like sharpness detail, but like there's more in the shadows and there's more in the highlights. So I just think it's, you know, a more refined film, really. Yeah. I don't know what it is, because that Lomo just take like a lot of Kodak film, didn't they? And
it must be like Lomo 400 or something.
They're obviously just flipping it around, aren't they? So
when they get Lomo 400, what is that? Is that just Ultramax?
I think no. I think it is like their own like formulation, but Kodak have
made it,
done it. Yeah.
So like, make this for us, and then
kind of, yeah. Or it might be like an old kind of formulation that Kodak have kind of shelved, and then Lomo like, can we use that? Do you think if you shot Lomo, like in the same conditions, you would prefer it, or do you think it's the conditions that have put you off of Lomo, or do you think that Harman Red is that much better as a red scale?
So because I've shot both, I think because I've shot more of Lomo Red scale.
Because conditions are everything, aren't they? Like we hated gold when we started out,
because we were shooting it in December and January.
Exactly. So like and indoors.
But but like gold in June is brilliant. At the beach, gold in June when it's sunny is like the best thing you can shoot. So it is the conditions, and I think it was quite like a sunny day. So there was a lot of light, and there was a lot of at certain points there were quite a lot of light. In the morning it was quite cloudy, but in the afternoon the sun came out, so there was a lot of shadow. And
that's the thing, isn't it? I suppose with the Harman stuff. So for Phoenix and the Red Scale is that it can not be super sunny, and the film can kind of make it look sunny because the contrast is so high that it looks like you've got harsh shadows when there isn't really.
So I think the perfect conditions to shoot it in would be when it is sunny. So I've shot Red Scale, Lomo Red Scale in all sorts of conditions and got very vastly different results. But I think if I shot it when it's sunny, I would get similar results. I wouldn't rush out to buy it on 35mm because I will be stuck with like 36 shots of it.
Yeah, I would really struggle to finish any Red Scale, or actually anything that isn't just straight colour film. I don't want it on 35.
And purple as well.
Yeah,
because
I've never shot.
I've not have it on 120 because then I've only got 12 shots.
Yeah, I've not shot any of the weird Lomo stuff on 35 because, like you say,
purple and Red Scale.
Yeah, because I don't want like they'll sit in my camera. I struggle to finish like normal color film in 35 now. So like, so if it's on 120, like I'll always give it a go.
Exactly,
So
okay.
I think I will try red if it comes out on 120. But
if it came out on 120, I'd buy it straight away.
But I don't have high hopes for it because I absolutely hate Harman Phoenix.
Do you think it is literally they've got so much Harman Phoenix, it's just another way of selling it? Are you being cynical?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they had this in the plan. Do you know what I mean? They were like,
we could red scale it.
We could flip it around, red scale it, and then sell a bit more.
It's not a stupid thing to do.
No, as a business plan, it's fucking genius because they don't actually have to do anything.
No.
Like this doesn't cost them. I can't imagine the production cost of making it load the spool the other way around is any higher.
Some boxes, and what I did like was that in the plastic container it came in.
It has a red lid.
Little red lid.
Yeah, that is a nice touch. That is a nice touch.
Like, I sent you that picture because like I appreciated that. Yeah,
I saw it on like a lot of the socials about the red lid. I did think that was cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I'd like to shoot it on 120. I would buy it again, but I wouldn't rush out to shoot it until because I don't want 36 shots, but I would buy it again. Yeah.
I don't know what would even possess me to shoot red scale again. It's because we did it for a video. I say this a lot. Like I kind of only do things for the video sometimes if it's when it's going off to do something weird. Do you know what I mean?
Hello, it's me, Mark, from The Full Frame. So before we wrap up this video, I thought it'd be worthwhile to read what was inside the Harman Red box, because I heard there was something written inside it, but I didn't bother reading it. So I'm reading it now to you. So it says, the journey continues. In December 2023, we announced the launch of Harman Phoenix 200, a limited edition experimental film and the first ever colour film made entirely by the Harman factory at Moberly in the UK. Whilst our R&D department are still working on refining, tweaking and improving our colour production in preparation for our next colour film release, so there definitely is a colour film coming, a small team has been able to work on alternative products, and we're thrilled to be able to share the first of these with you, which is Harman Red. So yeah, lots more to come, it seems, from Harman. Back to me in the studio to say goodbye. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you're able. We've also got prints for sale. If you want to take a look, maybe even if you've got a desire to buy one, feel free. And we'll see you next time for more sexy and exciting adventures on film. Goodbye.